Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 232 of the Level Up program and day number 72 of the Brown Belt. If you're new to the program, this is all about my learning how to shoot the dice at the craps table and practice a trend-based betting system. In fact, we're doing a $1 million challenge, and this is going to be day number 10 of that $1 million challenge. We started with a $300 bankroll, and I finally cracked that $1,000 mark yesterday. So we're up over almost $800 from the start on the beginning of our challenge. In our chats here, we have Crooked River Craps, we have Uncle Hoku, we have Brian from Green Bay, Rick S., Roger OMC Craps, JR, Ricky Lee from Illinois, Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. So welcome everybody. On the way to get Bailey, says Jeff. So Bailey must be kept at the vet or the animal hotel while he was in Vegas. So I'm glad to see that you are home and that you made it back safely. But anyhow, we're going to start with, if you're playing along with Crapsee, the code today is N2F6W8. Yesterday we had a 2-shooter session. The first shooter was a 31 rolls, I think it was, and then the second one was 4 rolls. So go figure, but we averaged out, I think it was a 17.5 SOR and a 17.5 SRR because we had no come out 7s yesterday, which is not normal for me. So anyhow, let's get started here. We're going to start off with, before we get started, guys, I'm going to switch over to this screen here. And this is our challenge outlay again. Again, if you want to take a screenshot of this, go ahead. We are on level 2 today. And I had a conversation with a gentleman yesterday, and he was talking about how when you get to the higher dollar amounts, how that seems like a lot of money to bring to the casino, but also a lot of money to win during that session. And I had said that actually the harder parts of the challenge are these lower levels, the level 1, 2, 3, 4, and as it goes, even though it's a bigger dollar amount, guys, it's actually easier to make your goal. So when we're at level 1, you need to win 23% of your daily bankroll in order to make your $70 goal. By the time you get up to level 18, you're going to make you only have to make 3.99% of your daily bankroll in order to make your daily goal. And so basically, the way I set it up is that you start off with basically 23% of your daily goal as a profit, and it goes down 1 percentage point per level. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. And what I did last night at work, because I was a little bit bored, but don't tell my boss, but what I did is I went through each level and I came up with a regular betting scheme, recovery betting scheme, and a random roller scheme, if you will, or strategy, or whatever you want to call it, guys. And I was able to come up with everything up through, I think it was level 16. And the ironic thing is, guys, I could do everything up through level 16 at my local casino, which is a $500 maximum bet table, which is kind of neat. Anyhow, but we got Coach Joe just popped in. Welcome, Coach Joe. Rick on the cruise package. Okay, I didn't know that. Congratulations, Rick. I would have loved to have gone on that cruise. I would love to meet Brian and Amber. If you don't know who Brian is from Holy Roller. Make sure you check out his site. Amber is his wife, and they look like a great couple to be hanging out with and going on the cruise. And Brian's going to basically teach Rick how to play craps on a cruise ship to win a free cruise. So he's going to give him $1,000 to use towards that, hopefully at the craps table, and that way he can build his credit up or his tier levels up, so that way he can hopefully win a free cruise while he's on that cruise. And we got Frida jumping in here. Good morning, Frida, and Chris from Demon Dog. Well, we have lots of people jumping in. 17 people on YouTube watching, 4 likes so far, and we've got 9 people on Crapsee. So I'm going to start off with a $10 pass line bet. Make sure you press that I am ready button when you are ready, because we're gonna get going here really fast. And then once we get going, I'm gonna give you guys just a few seconds to click that button, and then we're gonna get going right away from there. So, and we got Larry Magic Aces jumped in. Good morning, Larry. Let's see if we can throw some Magic Aces after the come out today. So I'm gonna go all bets set here and dice out. Starting off with the hard way set, 5-4-5-4, and I am shooting from stick right 1. The one thing I forgot to do yesterday when I was shooting is to tilt those dice down so the edge is on the corner of the table. I will hold them up like I normally did, but I'm trying to get used to this, both dice flat on the table, the corner of the dice, before I throw the dice here. Dice out, and the dice did cross, and we have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair, so that's a primary hit. That left one did cross, and it stuck to the table, so we did not get too far in that. Oh, I entered in a 4-1. Let's re-enter that on KPI. There we go. That should be better. And we'll get that entered in on Crapsee so you guys can make your new bets. And remember, I'm going to be doing, I can only make 3 bets here. So we're doing a pass line. We're going to put $10 in pass line odds. And if I'm on the upstream side for the point, I'm going to bet the upstream numbers. If I'm the downstream side of my point, I'll bet the downstream. So we have 8 as a point, so we're going to put $10 on that 9. We're going to put $10 on that 10. And that's all we're going to do for now. And then hopefully what we'll do is we'll be able to hit that. We'll do a pressure, a $16 pressure, which is basically 1 unit on each. And then if we hit it a second time, we'll come down. And I forgot how we did that. We'll have to work that out as we go here. I'm going to come down to the $10, 6 and 8. And no pass line bets, and then we'll work our way up from there. So anyhow, hey guys, we're starting at with a bankroll of $1,002. Our goal is to get up to $1,092 today. So make $90 today. That's our goal. And all bets set here. Let's go 5-4-5-4. And dice out. And we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer, so we got a 6. So that does not help us with our bets, but that is a box hit. Somebody was keeping track of my box hits yesterday, and I had 31 rolls, and I guess I had like 27 or 28 box numbers out of those 31 rolls. So that was a pretty good winning percentage yesterday. If you didn't check that out, check that out. It was a really good session. But we're going to keep our bets the same. I have $40 on the table currently right now, so we're looking for an 8, 9, or 10 for my bets. And we'll go all bets set here, dice out. And the dice split apart as they hit the back wall. We got a 6-1 or 1-6-7. Ouch. So it's a short roll to start with. I did a little bit of practice, a little bit of warm-up practice earlier today before I started here. And I've been getting a couple of those red numbers. And I think it's mostly because the dice are splitting apart on me. So we're going to try it again one more time with the 5-4-5-4. And if it keeps on splitting like that, we're going to probably switch over to that 3V dice set. Remember the 3V dice set, the 7 shows up if one impose or expose and the other one single pitches. Good morning, Biff. So 5-4-5-4, we're going again, $10 pass line bet. We need to do a little bit of catch up here, a little bit of recovery. We're down to 962 on our bankroll now. And press that button saying that you are ready, and we'll go all bets set here, dice out. And we have magic aces. 112. If you're playing with the craps check, that'll help pay that out. The pass line does lose on that. So we're down another $10. Larry is in the house. So again, we're going to go back up with that $10 pass line bet. And that's what I'm going to be betting to start off with here. Hopefully we'll get some of that money back a little bit here. So we got a little catching up to do early on. Last week we we've made goal on every single day so far, but 2 of the days last week it was a little bit of a challenge. We ran a little bit longer, but we did get the goal every single day so far. Good morning, Joseph Remis. And we got all bets set here. Dice out. Ooh, terrible throw, guys. They hit that mixing bowl and they flew to the other side of the table. We have a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend Wayne it in, Daddy Joe. So, terrible landing zone. Mechanics, I think I kind of pulled it when I was releasing the dice. So that's something we need to be mindful of. So 6-4-10, 10 is our point. Again, we're going to put $10 pass line odds. We're going to pick up the 8 and 9 this time. So we'll put $12 on the 8. We'll put $10 on that 9. Both place bets. And we'll see if we continue to hit these upstream sides. And let's go all bets set, dice out. And the dice rolled in, and we have another 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So we got another 6. Again, we have the upstream numbers here bet. If we keep on rolling a couple of the downstream ones, we are going to switch our bets over. I did that yesterday, and it did pay off nice. We'll see, bet the numbers that are rolling, basically. So stick with that 5-4-5-4. And I only have $10 in that 9. I should have $15 in a 9, and I should have $18 in the 6. So lucky I didn't hit it. I was 1 unit shy of what I needed to be. And we'll go all bets set here. And dice out. And we have another 5-1 KitchenAid mixer again, so that 6 is a hot number to start off with. What I might do is, first of all, I got to enter the right number in here. We got a 5-1. There you go. Since that 6 is repeating, what I might do is, let's see what other bets we're hitting here. We have not hit a 9, we hit an 8 so far, we hit a 10 so far. Let's pull that 9 down and put that over on the 6. So we'll make that look like $18. So again, try to bet the numbers that are hitting, and so far we're hitting that 6. That's the most prominent number so far in this short session so far. So we're going to go 5-4-5-4 again. And my norm is throwing 1 dice off axis usually, so that does not surprise me any. And let's call it all bets set, dice out. So making sure that the dice are tight together and square. We're going to rest the corner on the table here, find my landing zone. And we have a 1-4-5. That would be the horse and buggy. So we're hitting a ton of the downstream numbers here. I'm not going to pick up the 5 since that was the first 5 that we have hit. So I'm going to wait to see. We're still looking for a hit. And this is one of the bad things about having a lower denomination bankroll here is you got to be really choosy. I know I mentioned this yesterday. You got to be really choosy about how you place your bets so you're not over betting. And sometimes you hit them, sometimes you don't. But hopefully we do get them to hit. So press that button there. We got perfect. We'll go all bets set here. Dice out. 10 people in Crapsee. We got 21 people watching on YouTube. And dice out. A little bit long on that land zone. And there we go. We got another 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So that is a big time repeat number here. So we finally got paid on a number. So I'm glad I went on that 6, the 5-1 mixer, KitchenAid mixer. Christmas Sideshow Gamble, and he won the Hard Hat Award for November, which he was the last recipient of it. So congratulations to Chris on that honor. And we're going to do pressured, we're going to put another $5 pass line odds. We're going to put another $6 on the 6 and another $6 on that 8. And we'll see if we can hit both of them one more time, or one of them one more time. Good morning, George. Again, we're going to stick with that 5-4-5-4. And we got all bets set here. Press that button. No one more person yet. And dice out. And we got a 4-6-10. Again, Waylon's best friend Wayne at end. Big Ben is showing up this time. Big Ben. Again, Waylon's doing that $1 million challenge too. He started off at a $5,000 bankroll, and I believe he's up to like $20,000 in 4 sessions. He's used several different strategies to get there, and it's pretty neat watching him go through that. And the Big Joe was very prominent yesterday, so that was our point that we hit. We have $51 brought back to the rack. Now, what I'm going to do here is we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. We're going to bring all of our bets down to that $10 level when we get our point established. So if you guys need rebuys, send them through. I will approve them. And we're looking for a new point, $10 pass line bet here. All bets set, dice out. And we have a 5-2-7 on the come out. That's a double pitch. I was a little close to the back wall on that one on the landing, but that is a pass line winner. So we got an extra $10 back. The 10 that we lost earlier on the come out, we got back on this come out here. So again, 5-4-5-4. And I think that's our first double pitch for the day, so that's a good thing, I guess. And I think that was more of a mechanical issue as far as the landing zone goes. So let's go all bets set here and dice out. Dice did cross, and we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. It's a primary hit. Both dice stayed on axis, and they landed on the same number. Just because I hit that, don't go off and bet hardways. I don't do a lot of hardways usually, but we're going to take that $24 off the 8 that we have there, and we're going to put probably, let's go $10 on that 10. And we're going to take the $24 off the 6. We'll make that look like $12. So we are now in a position where we brought $61 back to the rack. We have enough to pick up that 9 and the 5 as well here. So let's go $10 on the 9. We'll go $10 on that 5. And let's pick up the 4 right away. We'll go with the 62 across level here. 62 because the 8 is the point. So what we're gonna do is we'll start doing our trend betting here. We're gonna first level, let's try to get up to that 96 across, and then we'll go up from there. So all bets set here. And dice out. So Biff is asking if any YouTubers posted any video of Vegas experience. Brian from Holy Roller did a pre-show to both of the Craps for the Cures event. He did some kind of behind the scenes stuff for the Craps for the Cures. So you might want to check that out. Dice landed, they kiss, and they split apart. We have a 5-6 mid-mo yo. That's Chiro coming to us from above. Chiro was a very prominent individual for the Craps for the Cure this year. All the yos that were thrown, people were making pledges to bet or to pay either 11 cents or $1.11 per yo, and I believe they ended up with somewhere around 23 yos, something like that. 32, something like that. I forget what it was. So I think he was talking about the tourist excursion, George, too. I didn't see anything from that, but let's go. All bets set here. We're with that 5-4-5 for hardware set again. Press that button, everyone, please. And here we go. All bets set. Dice let it tied again together again, and they split apart. 2-5-7. Ouch. So we're $1 into the shooter, so we actually lost $1 off of this. And I could have won some money off of that if I didn't go all the way across, but I was hoping that the roll would go a little bit longer than that. So it was a double pitch. Dice did split apart here. So again, $10 pass line bet. And remember, we have such a small bankroll, you know, we are very limited on what we can do. I'm only picking up 3 numbers right now to start off with. Once we get back to that break even, we can start spreading out and start bringing our bets up, which is what happened yesterday. So we were able to get ahead of the curve a little bit. Our goal is to get up to $1,092 today. We're currently at $961 for our bankroll, and all bets set. Let's take the hardware set, 5-4-5-4. And we have a 4-2-6. That would be the 2x4. So 6 would be our point again. That's a single pitch of the dice. Again, we're going to go $10 on the pass line odds. 26 yos were thrown. Okay, thank you, Jeff. So $10 on the odds. We'll go $12 on that 8, since we've thrown those a little bit. And let's go $10 on that 5. And we'll call it all bets set right away since everybody pressed that button. Thank you for doing that in a timely manner. And again, 5-4, 5-4 is our dice set. Dice out. The left die hit and rolled way back, guys. It must have caught the bottom of one of the tips there. But we have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So that is nice for us for our bets. We actually got a hit right away on this. And I forgot to do all bets set there. So hopefully everybody is honest. I think I caught it before you guys were able to catch my roll, the live roll from YouTube, because there was a little bit of a delay going on. And again, I did only $12 on an 8. It was supposed to be $18 on there. That was my mistake. So I did not get paid what I should have gotten paid. So we're gonna go up $24 on that 8. We're gonna go to $20 on that 5, and we'll put an extra $5 pass line odds. So we're gonna be a little bit behind the gun here because I forgot to go with the $15 level and well, the $12 or $10 level instead here. So all bets set and dice out. Dice crossed again, and this time we have a 1-2 Alfredo sauce ace deuce. So I think that's the first, no, that's the second craps number that we've thrown today. Actually, 11 is not considered a craps number, but I call it a craps number because it's not one of the box numbers. So we'll keep the bets the same. As soon as everybody presses that button, we'll throw the dice again, shoot the dice again. And all bets set. Dice out. The left dice slipped out of my finger, guys, as it went down the table. We got a 1, 6, 7. Ouch. So again, we have a loser on this one. So we're gonna have to do maybe a little bit of recovery here. I'm gonna go to the skill 66 next here, so we can hopefully get to break even a little bit faster. That was both dice off axis. Again, that left dice slipped out, which I believe may be the reason why that did happen there. Craig from OB Craps, I guess he threw a ATS the first throw at the table when he first got there. He got a ATS hit, and then Randy, I don't know who that would have been, but anyhow, $10 pass line bet. We're gonna call that all bet set again. 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And we have a 7 on a come out 3, 4, 7. This is a double pitch. So it was a front and back face on that one. So again, $10 pass line bet. We got $10 back in there. So Joseph is asking Jeff if he's going to do this challenge. There's a few of us doing it. I'm doing it. John is doing it. John was the first one after Buckeye Slim brought it out, and then I started, and Waylon started, and Chris Dice Dejan started it after I did as well. So there's at least 4 or 5 of us that are doing the challenge. And I'm doing it more as a learning experience, more so than a challenge. And it's more of a challenge for you guys who are playing along with Crapsee with me to see if you guys can stick to the challenge as well. Dice out. And we have a 4-1-5 horse and buggy. So that'll be our point. The 5. And again, we're going to go with that skill 66. So we're going to go with that 66 inside bet level here. And then we're going to put $10 in pass line odds. So it's going to be just a little bit more than 66 here. We're going to go actually $71 on the table because of the pass line odds. So 5, 4, 5, 4. At our first hit, we'll do a 22 pressure. And then at our second hit, we'll bring it down to 44 inside. So let's go all bet set and dice out. And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that one, guys, the dice went down to the end of the table and they died right. They just barely touched the end of the table and then they just kind of sat right up against the end. That's kind of, in my opinion, a good situation to be in. It'd be even better if a box number would have came up, but. And Jeff says that Randy, as a random roller, a short female straight out of left at the horseshoe on day 2. So, okay. And dice out. And we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. That is perfect. So that's going to allow us to go 22 pressure. And we'll hopefully get one hit at that, then we can bring our bets down, and then we'll go to that 44 inside bet level. So we put extra $5 pass line bet odds. We have $24 on that 6 and 8. We have $20 on the 9. And if you guys don't know the skill 66 method, which most of you guys probably do know, but if you don't know that, make sure you do a YouTube search on that. And that was originally came out from dialing that skill and luck, but John has done a lot of stuff with this skill 66 also, a lot of analyzing of it. And it's one of my go-to strategies when I am at the casino. I do enjoy playing this. And you can play it at all different levels. That's a nice thing also. So dice out. And we got a 4-2-6. Perfect. So that would be the 2x4. And that is not our point. So we're going to be able to come down now to the 44 inside level. And the nice thing about that is now, keep in mind we had that pass line hit, so we got a little extra money back. But we brought back to the rack so far $59. So we'll take our bets down. We'll go back to that 44 inside bet level. So we've got $44 on the table right now, $59 brought back. So we actually have a profit of $19, which is nice because we are down. Remember, this is our 4th shooter. We're down a little bit from the ones that we did lose. So we have to try to get some of that money back now. And let's go all bet set here. Dice out. And 5-2-7, darn it. Well, at least we made a little bit of money off of that. But that is a 7, ouch. Unfortunately. So the length of the rolls, we had one decent roll, I guess, and the rest of them 2 bad ones and 1 almost average. At least average for what random rolling goes. And that was a 5-2, so that was a double pitch as well. Let's do this once. I'm going to switch the dice set over to a 6-5-1-2 dice set. Let's see how that treats us today. Hopefully that'll take care of that double pitch scenario. This is considered an all 7 set. So $10 pass line bet. We'll go all bet set here and dice out. And again, we're going to do that skill 66. Maybe it won't help us. We have a 2-5-7. We'll try her one more time and see. That is a pass line winner again. We'll give her one more shot and see what happens. I don't know what to say if it does another one of these, but 2-5-7. We'll stick with that $10 pass line bet. We have 21 people watch on YouTube, 7 likes, guys. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you are liking this content. You can do it on your way out if you want. I do appreciate all the support you guys can give me to get my videos out in the YouTube system. Dice out. And we got a 628. That is Duracell 8. And he would say, go out and support free live craps. And he would also say, give that thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so already. And that goes not just for me, that goes for everybody else that's out in the YouTube world, whether it be craps or other related content creators. So we're going to go. Good morning, Brian. So yesterday, Brian was live on George's channel, and he was playing a strategy where he was trying to avoid the 314, and I said he was trying to avoid the Big Joe, and it was kind of a little joke that we had going on. So I don't think Brian likes me very much. So it's awesome, Brian. Anyhow, we're going to go to the 66 inside again. We're going to go with a $10 pass line odds. And we're going to call that all bet set. 6512 is our dice set. And dice out. So Brian must be sleep talking right now because it is pretty early over there in Hawaii. Usually Uncle Hulk was here every day, but Brian doesn't seem to get up too early usually. A little bit low on that throw, the trajectory, but we have another 628, Duracell 8. So that is a consistent result there. Thanks, George. George says I'm all right. So 628 on the Duracell 8 here. So we'll get that entered in on Crapsee. Good morning, SJ. So that was a pass line winner. We hit the point on that one. So we're going to be coming out again. All of our box numbers are turned off. When we get our new point set, we'll do a 22 pressure, inside pressure. Again, we're going 6512. And our pass line bet here to start off with. Press that button, please. We got 2 more people left here. And 1 more. And all bets set. Dice up. And we have a 538 now. This would be the 8 came easy. So 8 is a dominant number. We had 2 6-2s. Now we have a 5-3. Slightly different variation. So we're back on that 8. I do know that you like me, Brian, and that's why we can joke around like that. That's awesome. So he's trashing that strategy because he can't avoid the most important number, the red. But anyway, we're going to do 22 inside pressure. That'd be bringing the 5, 6, and 9 up 1 unit. We'll do $15 in pass line odds. Again, we're sticking with that all 7 set, the 6512 set, and dice out. Need 1 more inside hit number here, please. And we got that inside hit. We have a 358. 8 came easy again, so we hit that point. We buckshotted it. Wow, that is nice. So we can come down to that 44 inside level now. And again, we're going with the 6512 dice set. That seems to be working so far. We are definitely hitting consistent numbers here. Sticking with a $10 pass line bet. And we had 12 people on Crapsee. Now we're up to 25 people on YouTube and 13 likes now. Thank you very much, people, for hitting that thumbs up. And we got all bets set here. Dice out. A little bit low in the trajectory again. This time we got a 5, 4, 9, the Big Mac hard 9. So 9 will be our new point. That's I think that's the first time we threw a 9. Yes, it is the first 9 that we threw today. So 5, 4, 9 for Crapsee here. And we're going to take that $10 off the 9 because remember we're going on to 44 inside now. So we're going to take all of our bets, box numbers down. And we'll put $12 on a 6, $12 on 8, $10 on that 5. And we have $60 brought back to the rack, so we got a little bit recovered again from those earlier losses. 6, 5, 1, 2 is the dice set. And we're almost, we're about $20 away from our starting point. Remember, our goal is to get up to 1,092 today, so hopefully we can get up to that. We have not had a losing session, knock on table, so far since we started this challenge. Had 2 days where it was a little tough to get it, but we still made goal. So dice out. And we have a 1, 3, 4 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey, the Brian Killer. 1, 3, 4. Just kidding, Brian. Oh, yeah. George, have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. 6, 5, 1, 2. And that did nothing for our bets, so we're going to call that all bets set as soon as everybody presses that button. And here we go, all bets set. And we have a 2-2 hard force. That would be the Ian double deuce. So we have 2 4s in a row. That's interesting. It'd be nice to be on 4, but we are not. We are in the profit only by $16 so far in this shooter. But what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully get a hit here, and then we will start doing our trend betting right away. And then once we get enough money left over, extra money, we can start picking that 4 and 10 up. Unless I keep on hitting them, then I'll probably get on there. But anyhow, we got 10. Let's go one more person on there to get their bet set. Thank you. And I'll bet set here. Dice out. 6, 5, 1, 2 on the dice set. And we have a 5, 3, 8. That would be the 8 came easy. One of the things I forgot to mention in the beginning here, guys, is Kevin from Crooked River Craps is always in the chat here, and he's been doing a lot of live videos. Make sure you guys go and check him out. He does a really good job on doing his videos and that. He has a very soothing voice to listen to, and he shows you his betting progressions and how he goes through everything on his table. So we're going to press that 8 up to $18. $74 brought back. We have 50 on the table, so we're going to profit by 24. And we'll call it all bet set. Stick with the hard or the all 7 set here. Dice landed, they kissed. I don't know if you guys saw that they landed on top of each other almost. 4, 3, 7, ouch. So again, we made a little bit of a profit, not enough. Not enough. I want to see a nice run going on here. How many rolls did we get on that one? We had a 10 roller that time. So let's stick with that all 7 set. See if we can get a little bit longer here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the skill 66 again, but we're going to double everything up this time. So let's go, we'll still stick with a $10 pass line bet, but we're going to go with a 132 inside level, and then we'll do a 44 pressure, and then we'll come down to, let's see if we can maybe do a 64 across, so that way we can pick up all the numbers here. Let's see how that works out. Good morning, John G. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Dice split apart. Let's regrip them. There we go. Dice landed. They crossed. They jumped up and crossed. We have a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend. I'm weighing it in. Daddy Joe. So 10 will be our point. And we're not going to do any pass line odds right now because we're going to pick up the inside number. So let's go with that 132 inside bet level. So that's basically the 66 2 times. So that's going to be $30 on that 5 and 9. It's $36 on the 6 and 8. And let's go all bets set. And we have a 2-2 hard forward, the Ian double deuce. The 4 is starting to show up here a little bit. We do not have any money on that 4. So that's a freebie for one that I can't collect on really, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. 6-5, 1-2. So that was a single pitch on that die and a single pitch on the other one. So it was actually a double pitch of the dice. So interesting. 6-5, 1-2. And all bets set. We got to make a little bit of profit here somehow so we can get up to our goal today. Dice out. It was short in the landing zone, guys. 5-2-7, ouch. So that was a hit. Remember, we have $450 to play with today. That is our daily bankroll. And we are, where are we at? We are down $199. So we have still $249 left, I think it is. So I'm gonna try 3V. Let's do a little rhythm roll in here. See what happens. 3, 2, 3, 6. We need one decent roll here, guys. We'll go $10 pass line bet. One decent roll, and we can recover this. So dice out. And we have a 4-5 hard 9 Big Mac. So 9 will be our point. Let's try that 130 inside, 132 inside again. So we're going to be at $30 on that 5, 36 on the 6 and 8. Let's pick up $20 in pass line odds. And again, we have 5-4, so we're going to roll that back towards us. We have a 4 on the outside, or the front, so we'll go 4 on the inside here. And we have 5 on the front, so we'll go 5 on the inside. So we have a cross 6s on the top. 6-4, 6-5 is the dice set. Dice out. And we have a 4, 6, 10. It'd be Big Ben way in the end for Waylon. That does nothing for our bets. Roll this nice back towards us. We got a 4 on the inside, 6 on the inside, gives us an upside down 2V in the top. 2, 4, 2, 6 is the dice set. And this is shooter number 7 for the day. Wow, that's a lot of shooters. Most shooters we ever did on a level up program was 9 shooters. So hopefully we don't get to 9 today. Hopefully 7 is the one, the magic number. So dice out. And we have a 516 KitchenAid mixer. That is perfect. So we're going to be able to do a 44 inside pressure this time again. Good morning, Marble Fork. So we're going to go up 2 units on the 5, 6, 8, and then we'll go up another $10 on that pass line odds. So we now have $40 on the 5, we have 48 on the 6 and 8. We'll take one hit here, and then we'll come down to, we'll see what we're going to come down to once we get it. What did we throw the last time? We threw a 5-1 because I turned it. So bring that in. We got a 1 on the inside. We have a 5 on the inside. That gives us a 3V on the top. So we have a 3-5, 3-1 dice set. Dice out. And we have a 3-3 hard 6 double D-Gen. Wow. I have not thrown one of those today yet. That's the first for the double D-Gen. And that's going to give us enough to regress our bets now. So we're going to go to the 96 across bet level. We have enough for that. Whoops. Bets down, Joe, not bets across. Now we'll go bets across. So we're at the 96 across bet level. So that's $91 on there because of that pass line. $98 in a rack. So let's leave it at that for now. We're going to start over with the 3-2, 3-6 dice set. And now we can start trend betting and hopefully get some of that money back. All bets set here. Dice out. And we have a 5-3-8, 8 came easy. So that's nice for us. I don't like the way those dice came off the back wall, but I will take the result. So we're going to make that 8 look like $30. So again, we're doing a trend betting now right away from the get-go. So we have 119 brought back to the rack. We have 103 on the table. Again, we're going to take those dice, roll them back towards us. We have a 3 on the inside. We have a 5 on the inside. Gets this cross 6s on the top. 6, 5, 6, 3 dice set. All bet set. Dice landed, guys, and they stuck. They did not go forward. They did not go backwards. 6, 3, 9. That would be the center field 9. And that is our point. So we hit the point. So all of our box numbers are turned off. We'll be coming out again, sticking with that $10 pass line bet. We have $932 in a bankroll if I was to take everything down. So we're still down $70 for the day. And I'm considering if I get back to that starting point, maybe that might be something that we could stick with. We'll see how it goes, see what the timing is and everything, where we are at. I know that John is not going live today. I think he's going back up tomorrow. So we have a 6-3, we're rolling it in towards us. We have a 3 on the inside, we have a 6s on the inside. Gives us 2V on the top, 2 6, 2 3 is a dice set. I know that he's not going on today, so maybe we will stick here and go out and try to make some money. We did not use our entire daily bankroll yet, so that's a good thing. Dice out. And we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo Chiro coming to us from above. That is a pass line come out winner, a natural. So we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. If you're playing along in craps or with the ATS, we only need to get the 12 for the tall. So roll this dice back towards us. We have a 5 on the inside. We have a 6 on the inside. Upside down 3V. It's a 3 6 3 5 dice set. And let's go all bets set here. Press that button, please. And dice out. And we have a 1-1-2 Magic Aces. Larry was in the house. Hopefully he still is. That is a pass line loser this time. Still looking for a point. We're going to go back up with the $10. So $10 pass line. Again, 3 2 3 6. And let's go all bets set as soon as everybody presses the button. And here we go. Dice did cross. I mean, we have a 3-1-4 Big Joe from Wisconsin. So we have a 4 as a point now. So we're going to take that $15 off the 4. And let's make that 9 look like 15. So we're just going to take that $15 on the 4, just move it over to the 9. So we have 129 brought back to the rack. We have 103 on the table. Roll the dice back towards us. We have a 1 on the inside. We have a 3 on the inside. Upside down 2V is a 2-3-2-1 dice set. I do appreciate everybody sticking in with me today. We're still at 22, 23 people watching. I know that we are just at that 1 hour mark. All bets set. Dice out. Assuming George just went live, a couple people just dropped off. Dice out here. A little bit violent off that back wall, guys. We have a 3-4-7. Ouch. So, I'm going to go one more shooter here. We'll make this our last shooter, and hopefully we can get back. We are down $70 today, which puts us, actually, we're down a little bit more now. We are down, we're at 829 right now on our thing. We started at 1,002. So we're down almost $200. So let's go one more shooter here, last shooter. We're going to stick with that 3V dice set, 3, 2, 3, 6. And I'm going to do a slightly different strategy. I'm not going to do any pass line bet this time. I'm going to bet as if somebody else is shooting. And this is my last ditch effort here. And I'll bet set. Dice landed and they cross at the end. We have a 2, 6, 8. Dare sell 8. Go and support free live craps. So 8 will be our point. We're going to go 160 across here. So let's go 2, 6 on Crapsee, and then we'll go 160 across. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a hit, and then we'll take that 4 and 10 down. We'll take another hit, take that 5 and 9 down, and then we'll start spreading out from there then. What do we have? We had a 2, 6. So we're going to roll that back towards us. We have a 6 on the inside. We have a 2 on the inside. 3V dice set. We're back to that 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice out. And we have a 1, 5, actually a 5, 1 KitchenAid mixer. So that is Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So that will be one hit here. So we get a 5, 1. And we're going to take that 4 and 10 down. So what we're doing is we're starting a little bit higher, but we're going to start regressing our bets, pulling our risk down as we go. I know that I talked about earlier on about having a lower bankroll and not be able to pull the numbers. Well, this is kind of a recovery type thing. We're going to roll this dice back towards us. 5 on the inside. We got a 1 on the inside. 3V dice set. We're at a 3, 5, 3, 1 now. All bets set. Whoops. I gotta pull my bets down and rebet because I just messed it up. Okay, so all bets set. And we have a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. That is perfect. Okay, so that puts us in a position now where we have $70 brought back to the rack. And we can go to 64 across now and play for free, basically. So let's pour our bets down. We will go 64 across, and we're $6 into profit here. And what we can do now is hopefully start pressing these bets up and make a nice profit to get a little bit of our money back that we had lost. So roll those dice back towards us. 1 on the inside. We got a 4 on the inside. 2V dice set. 2, 1, 2, 4. And let's go all bets set. Dice out. So this is a 2 rolls to profit. We started a little bit more, but we got the profit within 2 hits. And we have a leaner. That is a 2. That should come down as a 2. And that did good. We have a 2, 6, 8. Duracell 8. So that is nice. So we're going to make that 6 and 8 look like 18. So crushing both of them. That was our point, by the way. So we're going to make them look like 18 once we get a new point established. Again, remember that I'm not acting as a shooter here. I'm pretending somebody else is shooting. So I do not have a pass line bet. We're going to go with another 3 V dice set, 3, 2, 3, 6 for the next roll. Looking for a point yet. And all bet set. And we have a 628 Durso 8. So we're on that 8 again. So remember, we're going to put an extra unit on 6 and 8. So 8 has been a pretty strong number, guys. 52 rolls, say we threw 13 8s already. Wow, that's a lot. So basically, we're looking at a third, maybe, of the throws have been an 8 today. So roll those dice back towards us. We have a 6 on the inside. We have a 2 on the inside. Gives us 3V in the bottom. 4, 6, 4, 2 is the dice set. All bets set. Dice did cross, and we have another 8. We have a 3, 5, 8, so we buckshotted that point. So 8 came easy this time. So that is definitely a hot number, 3, 5, 8. So that will pay. So once we come back, we'll make that 8 look like $30. Roll those dice back towards us. 5 on the inside, 3 on the inside gives us cross 6s on the bottom. We have a 1, 3, 1, 5 dice set. So again, we're gonna make that 8 look like $30 once we get a new point established. Good morning, John G. He says, hello, everyone. Press that button, please, everyone. And all bets set. Result. A little bit low on a trajectory again. This time we have a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So we have a 6. So 6 will be our new point. 516. And all of our box numbers will be turned back on again. Again, we're going to go to $30 on that 8. And we're almost in a position now where we're going to have to make a decision because we're getting close to our break even for the day. I have another about $70 to go to get that break even point, and I'll have to make a decision of whether I need to take the money off or if I'm going to keep on going. We have a 3, 5, 3, 1 dice set right now. All bets set. Dice out. That right dice stuck and did not go anywhere. Left one did hit the back wall. We have a 1, 5, 6, the KitchenAid mixer again. So we hit that point right away, buckshotted it. So we're going to make that 6 look like $30 when we come back out and get a new point established. So we'll roll the dice back again towards us. 1 on the inside, 5 on the inside gives us a 3V dice set on the bottom. We have a 4, 1, 4, 5. 126 brought back to the rack. We have 88 on the table currently, but we're going to go up with more once we get a new point established. And for as many rolls as we did today, we're starting to bring that SOR back up again. Our SRR is not the best, I guess, but it's there. 11 people still in Crapsee. We still have 17 people watching with 16 likes. And all bets set. And we're coming out looking for a new point. A little bit long on that, guys. We have a 437 on a come out, so that's a natural. We did not have anything going on that, so I'm not going to lose anything. That does reset that ATS if you are playing the ATS. Go back to 3236. And That was a little bit of a longer throw. I kind of hit the base of the table when the dice came down. They actually hit the base of the back wall. So landing zone was off just a little bit. You get that button pressed here, guys, so we can get the rolls going. And all bets set. And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Again, I'm not doing anything with the pass line, so that does not matter. But if you have a pass line that would have lost, so let's see, you have a craps check to protect you. Or field number. Some people play the field on that come out. Roll the dice back towards us. We got a 2 on the inside. We have a 1 on the inside. Gives us 3V in the bottom. 4-2-4-1 dice set. And we're going to start speeding up these bets here a little bit, guys. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all bets set. Dice did cross, but we have a 4-1-5 horse and buggy. So 5 will be our new point, and this is a unique point. So this will be our third unique point for the shooter. So if we can buckshot that right away, we can work on that 4-point fire bet. So again, like I said, we're going to make that 6 look like $30 now, because we had hit that a little bit earlier. And we're going to take those dice, we're going to roll them back towards us. We have a 1 on the inside, we have 4 on the inside, 2V on the bottom with a 5-4-5-1 dice set. And we are looking for either 5, 6, or 8. That would be our most beneficial here. All bets set. Dice out. And we have a 2, 4, 6. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So what we're going to do now is we're going to press that 6 up to $42. So we're going to do a little bit of collecting and pressing here. 2, 4, 6 is the call for Crapsee. So that actually brought back 35. We're going to put an extra 12 on the table there. 161 brought back to the rack, 112 on the table. We are $12 away from break even. So again, like I said, that's going to put us in a situation where we got to make a decision here. We got back to even. That was considered a win because that was coming back $200 pretty much. And that would be considered a success today. 6, 2, 6, 4 is the dice set. Cross 6s on top. And we got all bets set. Dice out. Dice crossed right at the end there. We have a 4-1-5. So we hit that point. Okay, and that will allow us to go up to $15 on the 5 and 9 when we come back out here. So 4-1-5. That actually puts us at $1,004. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna risk it, guys. So we got a 4 on the inside, we have a 1 on the inside, 2V in the bottom, 5-4-5-1 dice set. We're not going to do any pass line bets here. We are looking for a new come out. Let's see if we can get a unique number here. And I'll bet set. And we have a 1, 2, 3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Again, pass line loser, craps check winner, DP winner. John GT asked if anybody's going live tonight. I do not know. I know that a lot of people are just starting to get back home from Vegas and trying to probably get on a regular schedule. The only one that might go is Jeff, but I'm not sure. I know that nothing's listed on Crapsee as anybody going live for that tonight. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I think John will be back tomorrow. He'll be going with his show. We have a 3-1, 3-2 dice set, upside down 3V. Press that button, please, so we can go all bet set. And here we go, dice out. And we have a 4, 6, 10. So we're going to be weighing that in for our new point. So that is a unique point for us. So we are going to hopefully get that 10 so we can get a 4-point fire bet. Even though Crapsee does not allow that as a bet, that would be kind of neat. And we're going to make the 5 and 9 look like $15 since we hit that the last time. Let's see if we can get some money here. If I can make $88 is what we can make. Then we'll make gold today. So we're going to roll those dice back towards us. We have a 6 on the inside. We have a 4 on the inside. Upside down 2V on the top. 2, 4, 2, 6 is the dice set. All bet set. And we have hit that 10. We hit the 10. We have the Old Bay bushel. So we buckshotted that point right away, and that is the 4-point fire bet, everyone. So too bad we cannot bet that 4-point fire bet. That would be kind of neat. So we're going to make that 10 and 4 look like $15 when we get the new point established here. We're going to go back to 3, 2, 3, 6. Let's see if we can get a 5-point going here. So if we get a 4 or 9, that'll be a 5-point fire bet. Working towards it at least. And it was kind of cold for a while, but it's starting to get some consistent rolls here now. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. And we are back on that 10, 4, 6, 10 this time. 4, 6, 10, Waylon's best friend on that end. So back on the 10. Again, we're going to make that 10 and 4 look like $15. We have $193 brought back to the rack so far, and we have 132 on the table. So we're going to roll this dice back towards us. We have a 6 on the inside, a 4 on the inside, gives us upside down 2V. 2, 4, 2, 6 is the dice set. And we got all bet set here. Dice out. I stuck my fingers just a little bit, but we have a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. I like to see that. So that would be the 516. And we have $42 on that, guys. And let me check something really quick here. We might be at goal or pretty darn close to goal now, which is funny because we were down $200 there. We have $42 on it. It's $40.49 brought back. Guys, we are only $20 away from goal. So if we can get one more hit here, that'd be perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of pressing the 6 here, because I would actually go to $60 on that. It's an extra 18. Let's put $5 extra on that 5. Let's put $5 extra on the 9 and $5 extra on the 10. So that way we have all three of those pressed up here. 242 brought back to the rack, 147 on the table. Roll the dice back towards us. We have a 5 on the inside, 1 on the inside. Gives us 3V on the bottom. We have a 4-1, 4-5 dice set. And let's go all bets set here. Fingers are crossed. Dice out. We got a 6-2-8. And guess what we did, guys? We came back. We came back. And we got to go. That is awesome sauce. So 6-2-8, that's Duracell 8. Go and support free live craps. And we are at $1,106. We needed to get to 1,092. So that gives us $14 a play around with. So let's bring all of our bets down. Let's go the $10 field bet. Let's see what happens with that. And maybe start pressing those numbers up again. So we have 6-2 rolled towards us, 2 on the inside, 6 on the inside. Gives us the 3V on the bottom. We have a 4-6, 4-2 dice set. And all bets set. So I am very happy, guys. I am in the profit. I made my profit goal. I will not go below that goal anymore. So dice out. And we have a 4-3-7, ouch. So that came just perfect there. So that is the end of the rolls here. Let's get that entered into Crapsee. This is a very long live stream, so I appreciate all of you who have stuck with me. We're still at 16 people watching. We got up to our goal. We're at 1,096, so we are $4 over what our goal was. Let's check our statistics for the day. So for the day, we had 8 shooters. 9 was our most we ever shot, but we had 8. We had 4 of them were double-digit rolls. The rest of them were not the best. We have 4 not-so-good rolls, and we have 4 good rolls today. So that's kind of a pretty good spread there. We had 8.4 SOR. We had a 5.6 SRR. 4 come out 7s. Box numbers, inside numbers, 4s and 10s, they're all kind of around that expected mark. Come out 7s are a little bit high. Horns and fields are low today. Hardways are just a little bit over expected. And it shows a light side play today. Our strong numbers, the 6 and the 8, those were the 2 that were actually blowing anything else off the chart. Let's go back and let's look at our statistics through the end of brown belt, or through the end of yesterday. If you watch yesterday's show, on day number 68, I kind of screwed the numbers up a little bit, so I fixed them today. So we are where they really should be. But so at the end of yesterday's throwing, we had 2,517 throws at brown belt. We have an SOR of 10.08 and an SRR of 7.45. So I appreciate all the congratulations in that in the chat there, guys. Bo Derek 10 is still Waylon's best friend. I'm sure Bo Derek would be Waylon's best friend there. Brian says he never doubted me. So thank you. But anyhow, hey guys, we got a fire bet on that, the 25-1 there. We had a sharpshooter on that last shooter. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, at the same time. Be safe and be prosperous today. See you guys tomorrow.